Hey guys, it's me Nico today doing another vlog, the first real on-time vlog in a while. So, first things first, because you probably are wondering why the hell I have this bandage around my eye. You guys know, sometimes when you get zits, you get those zits that are like the type that are not fully developed yet, but also the type where if you try to pop it, it'll not pop, it'll just sting a little bit more. Well, that's what this is. I just covered it up because, I don't want to be tempted to pick at it so much, kind of like I'm doing right now. It kind of hurts to even get at it. So that's what I'm doing. With that bandage around my eye, it kind of looks like I was in a boxing match, which, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this in the last vlog, but Floyd Mayweather won his fight this past weekend against Robert Guerrero. Kind of sad to say. I mean, I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan, and Pacquiao's lost about maybe 4 or 5 bouts. And it's just really upsetting to me to see Floyd Mayweather win again. It wasn't by knockout, by unanimous decision, so, it just really sucked to see that. I'm not a big Mayweather fan, I mean, the guy's got a good personality, but boxing-wise, I'm Pacquiao all the way, so, yeah. I mean, a Filipino, what do you expect? Well, Filipino, half Puerto Rican, but more on the Filipino side of things. So, yeah, now let's get down to the recap of my day. Nothing new Lego-wise at all. Barely anything new Lego-wise. If anything, I did Lego-wise, I just reassured the agenda for this upcoming week, because as you guys know, I'm going to be out of town Friday through Sunday. I'm going to be in LA on my other aunt's wedding. So I'm not going to be able to work here at the house at all, at least not with the team. I'm not sure if they are going to have any plans to work with each other, on other aspects of the other mocks for Bricks by the Bay over the weekend. But I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to work with any of the team members over the upcoming weekend. So our last work day together, at least for this week, is going to be Thursday, and that Thursday is going to be hella packed because we have to get all of that crap done as far as putting in the electrical stuff and getting the last minute touches in an hour before I leave for my therapy appointment. So literally after I pick them up, we probably have a little close to an hour and 15 minutes to do that. And I got a lot of between all of my team members, they're all pretty fast, so we can get that done very quickly. And I'm very, very confident that we can finish the landscape all on Thursday, and that all we're going to be really waiting for starting next week is all of the remaining figures and all of the remaining supplies that I'm going to order from Mayfix for You and RC Customs, which, by the way, Mayfix for You guys probably already know, Brick Fair New England / New Hampshire is almost here. The people who are going to be attending are probably going to be leaving this Thursday. I'm probably going to give David a call up just to wish him good luck tomorrow. Tomorrow is also going to be a busy day. But before I get into that, let's continue with today's agenda. Like I said, all of that I did as far as like just checking up on Thursday being the official day that we're all going to work, at least for this upcoming week. That's all I did really for Lego. Everything else was just mostly sitting by the TV, catching up on a little bit of Nitro Circus, which, by the way, newest episode is tonight. It's in a couple of minutes, more like 20 minutes, so I'm going to try to get this vlog done before then so I could watch that. I've really become a big fan of Nitro Circus over the past couple of weeks, just because I saw Travis Pastrana and Streak Bike Tommy on Ridiculousness a couple of times, and I started to wonder who they were, and then, I found out about Nitro Circus. I ended up catching a couple of the episodes from the new season, caught up on a couple of episodes from the older seasons, and it really got me interested because all those guys are just real daredevils, and the only chick on that expedition, Jolene, she has more balls than I do, I can tell you this much. For a chick, I mean, come on, to be riding dirt bikes, and doing all that kind of crazy crap that I can't do. I mean, Street Bike Tomic's probably as big as me, but homeboys got more balls than I do. But then again, motocross isn't really my thing to do. It's more like to watch. So, yeah, just I commend all those guys for being that athletic and being able to perform the way they do. Um, so that's a big thing. Um, Anyways, going off topic again. Uh, Really, all I'm doing now is just waiting for that show. But this is basically what I've been doing all day. I mean, I've just been chilling out, in front of the TV. Did a little bit of homework before I went to school around 1 o'clock. Um, you know, did my work and a couple of credits. And after that, pretty much just chilled for the rest of the day. Of course, took care of the pup, and actually, that's kind of the main reason why I'm doing the vlog here on the couch in the living room right now, is because pup's asleep, and it was actually rare that he actually took himself to bed because, you know, how young kids are, I mean, he's a dog, but, he's kind of got that kid mentality where, like, oh, I could stay up, do whatever the hell I want, but he went to bed on his own, and he's currently sleeping right now, and I'm actually surprised that I've not woken him up yet, because I actually filmed this vlog already once, and it cut off early, so, yeah, it kind of sucks, but, yeah, so really glad that I could get this vlog done, and I'm really glad that he's recovering really well. He still has the e-collar because it's to protect him from biting at his suture from his neutering, and the suture hasn't quite healed up all the way yet. It's still kind of got a couple of stitches hanging out, and I know him. He's gonna put every little ounce of effort into taking out that string that is just bothering him. So I'm going to wait until that suture heals up a little bit more before we take the e-collar off. And yeah, I'm going to wait for a calmer day to actually show you guys him in a vlog. I don't think I've ever showed you guys him on the vlog channel, at least up close and personal. But when that day comes, I'll have him in the vlog, probably sitting next to me or sitting right here on my shoulder or somewhere. We'll see. I'll have him in the vlog just like a Ross has his cat, But yeah, so really aside from taking care of the pup and watching TV for most of the day, taking care of business with the homework, there's really been nothing much going on. The biggest thing I would probably say that happened today was that the Vancouver Canucks Canadian hockey team lost. They got swept by the San Jose Sharks hockey team, and I'm a big fan of the Sharks. I have pretty much got into hockey a lot this past year, especially just because of how good the Sharks have been this year compared to the past couple of years. And I'm really glad to say that they swept Vancouver, because Vancouver was a very physical team and they're a difficult team to beat. But I'm glad to see that Vancouver got swept by San Jose, and it was a very exciting game too. It was scored within the last 6 minutes of the game on a power play, barely 10 seconds into the power play for San Jose. They scored their final goal, and I guess in playoff rules, if the first one to score in overtime wins the game, and they were the first ones to score, so they won. Games, the first three games weren't too exciting, I think I missed game 3 though, but I remember watching the first two, and it was kind of more exciting to see them blow out the Canucks on their home field, on their home, I would say on their home field. 5-2, I think, was the score of the first game. I could be off, it's been a little while since I looked up my hockey stats. But, yeah, so glad to say that went down. I'm really glad to see that they made their way to the second round, and now we're just going to be waiting on who wins between the St. Louis Blues and the LA Kings. I kind of don't want it to be the Kings just because it's more like a big rivalry between the Kings and not the Canucks, the Kings and the Sharks. It's kind of like the big California rivalry in hockey, kind of like how the 49ers and the Raiders are the big football rivalry as far as California standards for football. For basketball, for California standards of a rivalry, it's the Lakers and the Clippers, you know. So really, it's rivalries are good, especially the California rivalries. They're a lot more physical. They're a lot more fun to watch and be a part of if you're a fan of any of the franchises. Which I'm a fan of a lot of the franchises that are involved in these rivalries. So you know, it's fun to see that. But if we get the Blues, it'll be alright. If we get the Kings, it'll be a little bit better. I know Frosty is hoping we get the Kings just because they're a little bit of an easier team, and we've won more against the Kings. I think we got beat by the Blues twice. So, you know, it'll be nice to see them face the Kings again and kind of get them back for beating us in the last game of the season. So, regular season, that is. So, that is pretty much it, guys. About to go watch Nitro Circus now. Which, by the way, before I go, I missed some of the first. I missed the new episode of Storage Wars. Actually, I missed only one. I saw the ending of the second one, but I missed the entire first one. Really, like all of my good TV shows are starting to falter. So now all I have left right now is pretty much Nitro Circus, which is not coming up from until about 15 minutes, and I also have Storage Wars, regular. So that's pretty much it for now. As for tomorrow, there's probably going to be a lot more going on because I'm going to upload all the late videos that I have not uploaded. I only uploaded the late Old Republic update and the 2 late vlogs. So, you know, I have a lot to make up for tomorrow. I have a lot of pictures to upload. And I also have 2 late videos that should have been filmed today to compensate for tomorrow. So, that is pretty much it, guys. Thanks again for watching. Hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.